Welcome to episode 109 of Let's Play Civilization 3 Play the World. Look at down there. One turn from synthetic fibers. Only one turn. And then we will be kicking major butt. Alright, we have our transport. I'm going to build a battleship over here to escort the transport. And I'm going to be building another transport. You all know what this is for. So, be ready for that in the near future. Alright. So we have the city that we captured. And we have some Germans around. Going to hurry up those barracks, because we're going to be doing a lot of upgrading on our next turn. Alright. Now I decided to talk to the Arabs, because I realize I never formally made an alliance with them. So, I go there, and I see what I can do. And they almost want to do it. I can give them resources. And then I start to wonder what would happen if I wanted to trade for their technology of computers. And they won't accept it. I wonder why. And it turns out I somehow have a reputation as a deal breaker for breaking a deal with the Koreans. I have no idea what that means, but my guess is probably once the Germans were closing in on them, there was no way for me to get resources to the Koreans, and somehow that was counted as a betrayal of the deal because the units stopped coming in. But even if I do have a reputation as a deal breaker at this stage in the game, it really bothers me very little, because I'm powerful enough to literally take on every other nation in the world at the same time. So I don't really care about making too many deals anymore. But anyway, we're continuing to shoot at the Chinese, and we can see that our ships once again have 6 movement points instead of 5. Which is wonderful. And continuing to bomb the Chinese. Never gets old. Never does. So bring out this battleship and give him a shot. And go back home. That used to be enough, but now he has one more turn. Nothing really to shoot at with him, so I realize I haven't moved him very much recently, so I'm going to have him see what he can do about demolishing some roads. So he shoots, but no good. Oh well. He'll just move up here and wait for another opportunity to strike. Alright, we'll just shoot at him. He can just stay up on that hill injured forever for all I care. It doesn't really matter to me. Alright. Now I'm going to... I wondered if I could reach that infantry down there, but not quite close enough. So I decided to move them to Busan instead. That way they'll be able to be more effective in the fight against the Germans. Alright, it's time to start clearing out some of these riffraff, to use a term I haven't used in a while. Get rid of this panzer up here. Huh, you hear that in the background? That was my alarm clock. Why it's set for 1:15 in the afternoon is anyone's guess, but there you go. Anyway, we finally succeed in destroying their access to that source of oil. So that's a good thing there. Right, you will wait. And I decide to found another city, where that Mongol city used to be. But I decide actually putting him there would be a little bit more central. So, hopefully it won't be long before that city becomes an effective part of the empire once again. But those were the two settlers we had before video 101. Anyone else? Any other destroyed city, I'm afraid I'm just going to have to wait on for a while. Perhaps not even rebuild at all. But eventually I would like to rebuild and have Indian territory cover every single corner of the map. But that's getting way ahead of myself. We're only on video 109 after all. You can't expect me to conquer the whole world by that video. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we've literally been at war for more than 60 videos. It's kind of funny. But that's okay. Wars take a long time, especially in the modern ages, when there's a lot going on and you have a lot of troops. Now I get greedy here, and I say, 3 tanks is enough to watch that city. I'm going to send the rest of them on to invade Seoul, I guess it is, Seoul, the former capital of the Koreans. Will this be a wise move or just stupid? Well, you'll see in a minute. So, we have more tanks, and they will be put to immediate use, getting rid of some of the nonsense going on over here. Alright. I really need to finish that railroad to get dudes up there faster. Alright. Good, got him. And I got an artillery. Nothing wrong with that. We're getting a lot of artillery by capturing German places. German units, which is good. It'll be very helpful to us. Alright. Alright, you wait here. I have uses for you, but not yet. Okay, and you, I'm going to have attack him. Get him out of there. Alright. Send him to Busan. And send him to Busan as well. Good. Send him back. I'm afraid those 2 tanks out there are just goners. Not much can be done for them, but that's alright. There go the Arabs. Hopefully to fight the Germans. Germans come to bomb us, but we don't really care that much. So, here comes a panzer. He goes up, around, and attacks Pyongyang. I didn't know they could do that. I thought it was too far, but evidently it is not. And since I only have 3 injured tanks in that city, I have one of those old sinking feelings that things are about to not go so well. So they send tank after tank, and yeah, not good. Alright, well, here comes another tank. And because of my greediness, I left the city less defended than it should be, and now it is once again taken by the Germans. Well, that comes to show you can't get greedy. But don't worry, we'll get it back. We will. And here come the Chinese with, I don't know where the heck they got all these battleships all of a sudden, but it's certainly annoying as heck. Here they come moving settlers across my territory. Alright, moving those troops back from who knows where. Alright, and ladies and gentlemen, we have finally researched synthetic fibers. What that means is we now have the ability to build modern armor, which is wonderful. I can't overstate what a good thing that is. And I'll talk more about the modern armor in the next video. So stay tuned for episode 110. So long, everyone.